Hey there, Cheesemeisters, and welcome back to the Peach Pod. That would have been Here and Now by Letters to Cleo. I was playing in the Peach Pit, I think, but I can't remember. Or maybe in the After Dark. Hard to say. Just kidding. That was 1, 2, 3s by Brian Austin Green. That is a real song off of a real album that Brian Green released in January of 1995. Big shock that this episode said, let's make a whole episode where you can promote your single. I am Jeff, and I may be white, but I ain't vanilla. And joining me on the other end of the internet, my co-host.
I'm Leslie, and I'm reeling and sinking fast.
Oh my God, the fucking fish people. All right, let's start with the fish people real quick. There is a novelty song called I can't think of the name of the song, but the refrain is I think I had a wet dream swimming in the Gulf Stream, and it's a whole bunch of fish jokes. It's just 3 minutes of fish puns, and these people wish.
Yeah, they do.
They wish they were as good as the "Not tonight, I've got a haddock." Like they wish they were as good as the jokes in I think I had a wet dream swimming in the Gulf Stream song that I heard on Dr. Demento way more than once. These fish people can fuck themselves. That's what I think about the fish people. This week, Cheesemeisters, we are watching season 5, episode 27, Squash It. Original air date, April 12th, 1995. Did you throw up in your mouth or throw something at the racism?
Definitely threw something whenever Steve opened his mouth this episode. And then when Bloody Roo said what they said, I'm not repeating it.
Did jungle music part, or what other thing did they say that was terrible?
It wasn't. They didn't say jungle music.
They said monkey music. That's what they said.
I was like, holy shit, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yep. It's been too long since this show's been out loud racist, so I felt good about it. It was like, oh, don't worry, Steve's back.
Don't worry, Jawan. I'll get this for you. Like, right. You squash it, I'm gonna squash their face.
That's right. Leslie's gonna slap some Australians.
Listen, she's itching to do it.
And look, in Bloody Roo's defense.
Nope.
Look, I wasn't planning on coming on here and defending Bloody Roo. But I will say this. And Ray is illustrative of the point. Bloody Roo is in Los Angeles on tour from fucking Australia. Do you know how expensive that tour's got to be? And to have Val just cancel the gig on them? Like, they're right to be pissed. I mean, they're wrong to be racist, but they're right to be pissed.
Well, in watching it, it didn't sound to me like she had ever okayed them. It sounds like she spoke to them once, and them being dudes were like, she clearly wants us, which, again, I know that's not an Australian accent. Do they? No, do the people running this show know that's not an Australian accent?
They asked Donna from the Unreal World, and they just let her, like, program the accents.
Oh, my God.
Yep. It's like letting Claire and David and Steve book the After Dark. You just choose the wrong people for the job, and shit goes crazy.
Yeah.
Here's the problem with that. Do you believe Val at all? I mean, like, she spends the whole episode dicking these guys around, pretending that she's Kristen and that they're like that Val's an old lady who had gum surgery and shit. I don't know what kind of agreement she had with Bloody Roo, but there is a disagreement between the two parties, and her solution is lie to them and leave town. Their solution is break shit and be racist. I don't think either of them are good.
No. And I think they just burned every single bridge in LA.
I don't think Val has that kind of pull. I think they could go down the street and
get a show. But Bloody Roo scared a lot of rich white kids. And they matter, Jeff. Don't you know they have feelings?
They do. Most of them. Not Warren. Warren has no feelings. He sucks.
Yeah.
All right, here's what happens in this episode. Donna's talking to, she calls Ray on the payphone behind the stage Ray has not left Portland. Like, he's staying in the same hotel room that he threw Donna up against the wall in. How does Ray just keep getting house band gigs? Like,
it's Portland. This makes sense to me.
I don't know. I thought he was on tour. I thought he was going to go more than just this one place in Portland.
I mean, Portland could be the last leg of the journey. Like, if he's gone up, like, all the way up California. Listen, I don't write this shit, Jeff.
I'm just saying. Like, I'm just looking at it. That's
Portland's a big city.
But he's in the same bar. It's the same phone. Like, he's been on that phone more than once. Not this episode. So, I don't know. Donna calls the payphone, whose number she has memorized. Just like she's the guy at the end of She's All That. Knows all the hotels, and he calls them all by memory. That's how Donna is. Yeah, that's how Donna is with payphones in the back of clubs. Unless Ray hasn't left, which is what I think is going on. And she's like, "What up, Ray?" And he's like, "Hey, Donald, who called me a couple weeks ago and left messages." Well, first he talks to the music appreciation chick, who is like down to clown. You know, she wants to show Ray how much she appreciates his music.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Taint work. And what? I want to sing. Look, I don't know what she likes. I've never met this girl.
She likes whatever Ray likes, probably.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. And so, but Ray's like, "No, my girlfriend's on the phone. Leave me alone, girl who wants to sex me." And he said, "I got to talk to a girl who won't." Seems like a weird choice, but whatever. Do it, Ray. And Donna's like, "Hey, you're coming home on Saturday. I'll talk to Val about getting you back on stage at the Peach Pit after dark." And he's like, "Don't be my manager, biznitch." And she's like, "Rude, but okay." And he's like, "I may not even come back because this has been pretty good. I'm not sleeping with you in California. I could just as easily not sleep with you in Portland. This seems to be better for me because I don't have to interact with any of your shit friends."
Fair point.
Yeah. And she's like, "But what am I supposed to do for the rest of my life?" And he's like, "Bitch, calm down.
Get off your butt and come up here then."
Yeah. Like, I don't understand why Donna is like, if I go visit Ray on tour, that's my life from now on.
What are you doing now, Donna?
But also, like, it's almost the end of the semester. Like, wait till finals are over. Go spend the summer. It's fine. You know?
Yeah. They're both making a big deal out of nothing. Because it's like, Ray, if you're really done with Donna, be fucking done with Donna.
Right.
Donna, if you really miss him, go on tour with him. There are worse ways to spend a summer than going up to Portland and possibly Seattle.
Right. Unless Donna remembers what happens last time she went to Portland and she got thrown into a door.
Hey, don't blame Portland.
No, but maybe hanging out with Ray on tour isn't awesome. Like, your one experience of it involved you getting your noggin knocked. So I could see not wanting to like jump right back into that pool.
Yeah, I get that.
She felt safer with Ray when she could go back to the beach apartment, not when she had to like stay in a hotel room with him.
Yeah.
So
that makes total sense.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, that happens. Ray's not sure if he's coming back. Whatever.
Yeah.
Brandon has a job to do this week as student body president. About time he has something else to do. And his job is escort Warren around, who is like the top high school student in all of the country. And Chancellor Arnold is like, I'm not ashamed of recruiting for academics, Brandon. And you shouldn't be, Chancellor Arnold. Good job. You run an academic institution. Try to get the smart kids to go there. But Warren is not just smart. He's like Mitch smart. Like 50 points higher than me, thinks a big guy like that can wear his clothes smart. Like, he is living with Chris Knight, real genius style. Like, that's how smart this kid is. He's young. They're going to try to bring him to California University to work on a giant laser, primarily to pop popcorn. And notice you stop stuttering, Kent. Giving yourself shock treatments. Up the voltage. But Warren sucks. But it's Brandon's job to like take him around campus and show him around. And Warren's like 15, 14. I don't know how old Warren is. He's young.
He was not 15.
I don't know.
That
He's
kid looked 12.
He did look 12. I don't think he was 12. I think he's probably a teenager. But he's young. And he's a shithead. Like, everywhere, he's just rude. He's got a big old thing he's playing with. His multitasking device that is super clunky. Look, I got one too, Warren, and I didn't even get a 1600 on my SATs.
Yeah. Fuck you, asshole.
Yours is sparkly and shit.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, it's entirely possible Warren invented our phone. Like, that kind of genius kid? Come on.
Well, fuck shit. You, man, because I hate you. I hate how... You all have heard me rant on phones. I don't need to continue.
That's right. No, I feel. But Warren doesn't want to tour the campus because this is a courtesy visit in state school. Yeah. Also, look at you with your funny hair and your balding dad and living at home and state school motherfucker. Like, he's just rude. And Brandon's like, what do you want to go see? I'll, babysit you. And
Chicks.
Warren's like, I want to see chicks and I want to stay in your room. Weird demands. I get the seeing chicks part. I don't understand. I want to stay in Altadena. Like, I ain't coming to school here unless I get to spend one good night in Altadena.
We all have strange pursuits.
I guess, yeah, whatever makes you happy there, Warren G. They should have called him Warren G because of how hard this episode goes at the wrap. Because what's happening at the Peach Pit after dark is business sucks. They have got they've got fish people on stage. This is the lady wearing fish and making fish puns and flopping around. And look, I don't know what's going on in episode 27 of 90210 5th season where they're like, we don't have enough to fill out this entire episode. Can we spend 3 straight minutes and a lot of cutaways to this fish lady and her flopping? Like, this is so much on camera. Like, give me another Ray song.
Yeah, like that. And there's a moment later on, completely different, but they showed Dylan look up from seeing the rock in his hand with the same expression twice. And I'm like, that's like 15 to 30 seconds. You couldn't have added in more dialogue or something?
That's a really cool rock.
It's a really weird episode. This felt
smooth. It was that rock.
It's lovely. It looked like obsidian.
Yeah, I don't know about obsidian, but I don't know what obsidian is. But
it wards off negative emotions.
Oh, well, it didn't work because he had some regressions that didn't seem so pleasant. But we'll get to Dylan and his past lives nonsense in a little bit. Right now, Claire booked bullshit, and it's going terrible, and nobody likes it. And Steve is like, man, I gotta step in here. And he goes to talk to Val, and he's like, look, Val, I know what the law says about me getting involved in this shit, but seeing as how I've ignored that at least 5 times already, allow me to pitch something to you on this in your office here. We should do a hip hop night. And Val says, what's a sock hop?
Oh my God.
Fuck off, Val.
I'm sorry.
Of course.
There's no way.
No, there's no way. This is dumb.
There's no way you mishear hip hop and think sock hop. Maybe if you're Cindy. Maybe if you're the writers
of this episode.
No kidding.
When you're like, hippity hoppity, flippity floppity. Well, let's have some black people.
Yep.
Ugh. So 20-year-old Val's never heard of hip hop in 1995. Fuck right off, everybody.
Yeah.
And sock hops in 1995 are 40 years old. hip hop is right the fuck now, and she owns a club, a live music venue,
Yeah,
and she's never heard of hip hop.
no fucking way. Yeah, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
I had even heard of hip hop in Indiana as a kid.
Yeah. You know what
Shut
I
up.
say to that, Val? Lick my taint. I've got blisters. You people are blisters on my taint, not ingrown hairs.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
That's the second time someone has said to suck their big black dick. Who was the first?
That part, Trudy raising her hand, is maybe my favorite part of that whole bit. Is her just.
It's great.
It is so funny. Reno 911, where everyone won the lottery. Everybody. I just showed it to Leslie this morning, and it's really funny.
And now I need to watch the show.
I know. Now, yeah, I've sold you on it. So Val, idiot, hip hop, suck up. And she's like, "Fine, Steve, go ahead. You and David can do. You can host a hip hop night here." And here's my first question: why is Steve involved?
Sanders Management.
But doesn't David still half book the After Dark? Why does he need Steve to be an intermediary between him and Val? Isn't this his job?
Truthfully, this feels like such a throwaway episode. This just feels like them throwing stuff in and being like, it doesn't matter if it makes sense. Nothing controversial is happening, or at least nothing of importance. We're bringing in people that we will never see again.
Yeah, we got black people on this episode. You guys.
We just want to remind people to not be racist, even though what we are doing is writing racist stereotypes.
Of course. But Val says, fine, whatever, suck up. And so David's stoked because it's, he's like, he's got the hip hop itch back again. And he's feeling like, he mentioned it maybe last week about like, I might want to perform again. Like, this is starting to feel like something. I'm getting the itch. So they're gonna do hip hop night. It's gonna be great. No problems. It's fine. But shit, Val gets a voicemail from, she answers the phone, from Bloody Ruse Management or whatever. Stay there, you jerk.
Yeah.
Val is angry at for someone who cannot afford to book live acts. She has a live act that she has already booked.
Yes.
What? God damn it, Val. You're a terrible club. It runs itself. No, it doesn't. Just telling people it runs it. It doesn't run. It runs itself into the ground.
Yes.
That's what it does. That's what's happening. But whatever. She got this Australian death metal band who like just won't leave her alone. That old chestnut. And so she's trying to avoid them. And she's thinking very seriously, maybe I should have Ray come back in here because there's a lot. This place is way easier to run when I don't have to do even one thing.
Right.
If I can do 0 things, this is like the Jim Walsh school of running a club.
Yes.
Like, I'm willing to do 0 things. Are we successful? We are not. Dylan is having more meetings with, is her name Molly? I think it's Molly. She's like doing some past life stuff with him, putting him in a trance. And he's like, that didn't work. And she's like, oh yeah? Why are you dressed like a chicken? Like, it's that same fucking thing. Only
look what's in your hand, Dylan.
That's right. You're holding a rock. A rock? But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster.
Hey.
Boom, 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 ba, ba, da, da. Doon, 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 da, 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 da. Shoo-boop-de-bop.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to do a rock lobster today. Not in charge.
No one does.
Yep. That song's great. You know Rock Lobster, right? By the B-52s?
Somewhere deep in the recesses of my mind, yes.
It's a pretty good song. Anyway, he's holding a rock. And he's wowed by this rock, stares at it.
Twice.
This is my You know, can I suggest that every audition you go on from now on just involves you doing this twice?
I mean, they want to see the discovery, so
Yeah.
yeah, happily.
Yeah. Okay. We loved what you just did. This time, could you pretend that the rock is slightly smoother?
Okay.
Print!
Thank you. Thank
Yep.
you so much.
That's right. Okay, now, what if the rock was charcoal and not deep black? Oh, yeah, we needed more disgust. That was good. Charcoal sucks.
Thank you.
Nice job. We love what you're bringing to this role of
Thank you
lady
very
who
much.
finds a rock.
Yeah. Hey, I can do it all.
That's right. Oh, what if this time it's two rocks? An abundance of rocks. I have so many rocks.
I need everyone to watch this to see the stellar work I'm putting forth here.
I know this is video pod stuff, guys. Anyway, Dylan's like, okay, later on, let's do some like real past life regression. She's like, yeah, we'll do it later. It's fine. I'll come back. We need a scene for later in the episode where we do this. And then so David goes back into the Peach Pit after dark, and he finds a black. I know. Up on the stage, messing with his stuff. And David starts talking hip hop words.
Oh my God. The slightest of black sense.
Oh my God. David is like, and be straight up. Or what? You gonna call the cops? Yeah. And then he's like, I'm Willie's nephew. Willie the cook. And David's like, oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with Willie. Nobody will fuck with Willie. Like, everybody's like, no, Willie's the best. We're just like,
Yeah.
yeah. And so David is like, you know what it's like. You're a musician. You know what it's like when people touch your gear. And he gets up on stage and he's got a hat on, which is awesome. Not a drug hat. It's a different hat. It's a different hat. And he gets up there and he goes, and he's like, was that it? And Jawan, Willie's nephew, who is like, he's working at the Peach Pit this week because I don't know, community service, or he's in some kind of a don't get in trouble on the streets black kid thing.
No, like we don't get to hear anything. We only hear like hearsay about him. Yeah, we don't know why he's in this.
Just because he can't say no to a fight. That's what it is. He gets in some scraps.
Okay.
Yep. But my boy's a strap. What's up? He says that later. There's so many people trying to sound cool in this episode. And by cool, I mean hip hop. And by hip hop, I mean black.
Yep.
Because lazy bullshit is what's going on in this episode. And Jawan's like, no, it's not wicker. It is wicker.
Yep.
Wicker. And David's like, you're right. That is much better. And David's like, ooh, I have an idea. You know, we got this hip hop night coming up. What if the only black person I've ever talked to comes and does this? And everyone says, makes sense to me.
Yes.
Because the only insert thing here that I've ever met is the person I'm going to go talk to.
Yep.
You know, like, I need a money manager, call Jim Walsh. I need a doctor, call Dr. Martin. I need a dentist, where's Mel Silver?
Hey, that's wishful thinking. As someone who's worked in coffee and heard many a customer say, there's too many options. Sometimes it is nice to have options narrowed down. So,
oh, for sure,
I get it.
I do too, but I mean, you know, it's what we do every week on this show.
Yeah,
you know, it's too bad there's no other musicians besides Bloody Rue and Ray Pruitt. Can't get Jade in here every week.
It's too bad that black people don't stick around on this show.
I know. Steve does not want them to. Like,
they meet Steve and they're like, oh, I'm out.
Yeah. And like David's got this thing figured out, but first he's got to go check out. He talks to Willie, and he's like, Willie, you've got a musical genius on your hands. And Willie says, "Oh, is that what he is?"
Is that what he is? Oh, Willie was great in this.
Willie is full unk.
Yeah.
Like he's just like, "Oh yeah, that's what this is musical." Okay, this kid, I used to wipe his ass.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's Willie's like this knucklehead keeps getting in trouble. This is not musical genius. This is wicked wicked. And David's like, no, it's wicked wicked. It goes the other direction. And he's like, oh, never mind.
He thinks gangster rap equals gangster.
He does. And guess what? So did all the white parents in 1993.
Oh yeah.
That's how this went. So the episode is not wrong. Like,
no,
that was the shit that was happening. And it, not helped by the fact that like Tupac got killed and all this stuff. Like, there's bad stuff happening, in the world of hip hop. There's a lot of violence happening in the world of hip hop.
Do you think last summer when Kendrick and Drake were battle rapping, elder whites were like, it's happening again?
If they were paying any kind of attention.
Right, if they even knew.
I don't think, like, as big as the Kendrick and Drake stuff was last year, I don't think it had the same, because media is so diverse now, and decentralized. Like, it's not like people are just hearing stuff on the radio. If you're my mom, you never heard of that at all. It never crossed your timeline. Her algo is not giving her They Not Like Us. Like, even watching the Super Bowl.
If you're my mom, you know the one song and you probably don't even know there was a battle. I don't know.
I'm sure that they don't. But Willie, he didn't. But you know what, David, if you want to, like, go pick him up from his squash it class. And so David does. David goes to pick him up from the squash it class, and they show the squash it video, which is a real thing.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah. At some point, I looked this up. I don't remember when. It was years ago. But I'm pretty sure that Harvard did this. I think Harvard put out the squash it thing as part of a let's combat gang violence situation. If we can get people to walk away, it's the just say no of gang violence. And it's sad that they didn't know that they just needed to switch it up to happen.
Right.
But fortunately for us, when the shit jumps off, David is back on stage rapping because he has a chance to squash it with his lyrics. 1, 2, 3s with a Z at the end, apparently, is how that song is titled. And so he goes in, they show the whole squash it video, which looks like 1995. I don't want to shit on it too hard in case it was actually helpful.
Here's the thing. It's like any other video made to teach youths.
Yeah.
Don't do a thing. Because I go back all the time to this one video about don't drink and party, or just don't drink as an underage kid. And a kid, he makes it, they cut right as he's about to jump off the balcony, and then they cut directly to him fake like landing, and it's so bad. It's laughably bad. They're all laughably bad, or maybe not even laughable, because like this one's not laughable necessarily, but it's not great. But they tried, and like you said, maybe it was helpful.
Yep. All right. I was right. I just Googled it. The Harvard T.H. Chan School for Public Health did the Squash It campaign.
Wow.
And apparently, like, maybe it might still exist. Like, because there are resources that you can tap into. Oh, I wonder who's on the team. I hope it's Jawan. No, there are. unless this is way out of date, there's a whole staff going on here.
Oh, wow.
There's a student advisory board for the Squash It people right now. Like,
where can we apply?
No doubt. All right. So Squash It, real thing. I hope that they're just using the same video now.
Oh my
like
God,
that they haven't
yes.
updated it once in the last 35 years. That's what I want. 30 years, 31 years.
When people are trolling you online,
squash it.
Squash it.
That's right. And David's like, that looked really cool. And the black kids who were forced to watch it were like, okay.
Yeah.
And David's like, hey, Juwan, come do a hip hop night with me. Not a sock hop. Calm down. Hip hop night with me at the Peach Pit after dark. Remember where I set up my equipment randomly after the fish people were done? I don't know why his turntable was on stage. No one knows. And Juwan's like, well, I've never performed in front of anybody. And David's like, don't worry, I haven't performed in like a year. And Juwan looks legitimately down his nose at David.
Yep.
Like, the kid who has never done it is like, you've taken a whole year off? Poser.
I know.
Like, okay, judgy. And so Juwan's going to do the night, and it's great. But the Bloody Roo still thinks they're going to, and they show up, and they want to start some shit. They start flirting with Claire, who's like...
That's not flirting.
No, sexually harassing Claire.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Come on.
No, it's gross. But Claire and Donna and Andrea are talking about how none of them are having sex, and they're all very sad about it. Things are getting better with Andrea and Jesse, just anecdotally. She's warming up to the idea of Idaho.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't like that. No. I'm scared they're going to leave at the end of the season.
Be scared. And but Bloody Roo is like, I want to talk to Valerie. Where's that old bitch? And Valerie walks in and she's like, oh, you want to talk to Valerie? My name's Kristen. Gum surgery. It's bad for... And Nat is just like, I mean, okay. Like, I don't know how you're running this club, Val, but it doesn't seem to be going very well. I got Australian death metal people in here, like, sexually harassing Claire. It's not cool.
Yeah. No.
It's not cool. But then Steve comes in, and because he found out about the Juwan of it all, and proceeds to sit down and racist.
Yep.
Just all over the place. Like, whoever's in charge of cleaning up the Peach Pit right now, it's probably Juwan, is going to have to come and mop up Steve's racism because he just shit it all over the floor. It's disgusting.
It was so... Obviously, any kind of racism is out of pocket, but my God, Steve, why do you speak? Why do you say any of these things to your friends who are not as racist as you? They're certainly not, beacons of, intersectionality or
Look,
anything.
they may be white, but they ain't vanilla.
Oh my God. This is really hip, Brandon.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Reese.
Good grief.
Positively finger popping. That's what David's hip hop is. Positively finger popping.
I only want to interview anyone from a marginalized community who came onto this show and be like, okay, so how did it feel having to be a character, be a version of what white people think you are?
It's the same. Your desire to do that is the same as my desire to have dinner with Taylor Swift and Mike Myers, because I just want to have dinner with people who Kanye did some real weird shit on stage next to.
Wait, what did he do next to Mike Myers?
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Oh, that was next to him?
That Mike Myers is standing there. They're trying to get the Hurricane Katrina benefit thing.
Oh, no!
And they're both reading their things off the teleprompters. And Kanye just goes off on George Bush. And Mike Myers is like the deer in headlights of like, I don't know what I'm supposed. And he tries to go back to the prompter. And then Kanye goes Kanye again. I just want to, like, I don't want to talk about anything else, even though I could talk to Mike Myers for days about So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Yeah.
And Vicky and the bitch's ocular cavities. Like, I could talk all, but I just want to know what it felt like to stand there while this guy does that, and you're on camera going,
did your soul leave your body? Did you dissociate?
Uh-huh. And the, and the Taylor Swift of it is the same. Like what is happening right now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you finish. You know that he gives her the Brandon Walsh.
He does.
Kanye totally gives her the Brandon Walsh.
I never realized that, but he does.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you finish. Mm-hmm. Anyway, neither here nor there. Steve just being gross. And but then he's like, but Nat comes over and is like, Steve, don't be a dick. Jawan seems like a good kid. He's been on time every day.
Remember all the times you fucked up?
Right. You also have a parole officer, which comes up like 3 or 4 times. Steve is so judgy of this kid. Like, Jawan, both of them had run-ins with the law. We know what Steve's was. He started a lesbian house fire. Yeah. Like, he almost killed people.
He committed a hate crime.
Yeah. I don't know what Jawan was up to. He got in a fight. At bare minimum, Jawan got in a fight.
He got in a fight, and he's a black kid. That's all he did.
So Steve gets to not promote clubs, even though I'm doing it right now. And Jawan has to go sit and listen to the Squash It video. And he has to listen to the guy in doing the Squash It video also trying to be hip. Like the guy running the class who's like, you got to get your props. And then he says, as the Iceman said, nobody calls Ice Cube the Iceman. Whatever.
Okay. I was so confused. I was like, who's the Iceman?
It's Ice Cube. Because there's a song called Check Yourself Before You Wreck Yourself, which is a great song.
I mean, I knew that phrase.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I am a square. I did not know it was Ice Cube.
Yep, Ice Cube. And then he like daps people up. Like that guy's, he's trying too hard to be. So many people trying too hard to be cool in this episode, and it's weird. It's because there's black people. They're like, we have to be cool around the black people,
and like it's just weird. Be yourself. Although if you're a racist like Steve, don't be yourself.
No,
don't be around.
Be like, someone else. Be literally anyone else. Be Ray.
Yeah,
I'd rather you be Ray. Ray's probably racist too, but I'd rather you throw Donna into the door than
oh my god,
than everything you've ever done. You know what I mean? Like the cumulative experience of Steve is so much worse than that one moment with Donna.
Yeah.
Because this is again not the first time Steve's been out loud racist. Probably not the last.
And people are letting him get away with it. I mean, I will at least give kudos to his crew this time around, calling him out, being like, hey, remember all the times you fucked up? Hey, don't burn a house down.
Right.
Like, at least they're calling him out, but good God, sir, you're just...
Yeah. You sold Legacy Key, fuck nuts. Remember when you got involved in street racing with Padilla or whatever the guy's name was?
Remember when the Celtics showed up and you said we have to stick together?
Yeah, because they're white. Racist asshole. But he's like, oh, never mind. I'm not racist to Willie's nephew. So he can play here. Except he totally is.
He totally is.
Then he comes in and says more racist shit later when Jawan's up on stage and Steve. Oh, this is the thing that drives me the most crazy about this episode. Is they want a hip hop night. And then are horrified when black people are involved. You are hosting a hip hop night.
Who do you think started this? Who do you think is foundational?
Do you think this is?
Yeah, exactly.
Whose culture is this? Like, do you only want to have a hip hop night if David Silver is your performing artist and the people involved in the audience are Kelly Taylor dancing?
But that's exactly what Steve meant to do.
Yes, that's what he wanted. He wanted to urbanify the Peach Pit after dark, but only like maybe like I think Steve would maybe let an Asian person in. Like that's as dark as he's willing to go skin tone wise to like let people into this club. He's like, maybe if we get the hip hop going, we'll get the Asians, but because they're the good race.
Oh my God.
Steve fucking sucks. But
He
this whole
really
episode,
does.
it's like everybody's uncomfortable when black people show up at the Peach Pit after dark, even though you're having a hip hop night.
I will say, I think it seemed like it was only Steve being this way this time around. Everyone else seemed totally fine
Yeah.
with black performers on stage, with black people being in the crowd with them. Like it was an actual club setting.
But a little bit later, after everything goes wrong, Claire's like, well, I guess we're not doing hip hop night again. Because
right.
This was the security was terrible. And the problem was all the black people. No, it wasn't. It was Bloody Roo.
I know. It was the death metal people's fault.
It was the Australians. And you know why? Because they're all criminals.
Oh my God. Well, when you build a country off of sending criminals there only.
That's right. I can't remember whose joke this was. But there was somebody's joke was I was booking a flight to and it might have been one of the Pythons, I can't remember. Booking a flight to Australia, and they asked if I had a criminal record, and I said I didn't know that was still a prerequisite.
Oh my God.
Which I think is funny.
That is funny.
But yeah, so it's the Australians because they're criminals. It's fine. Whole continent. Shouts to Australia. We have listeners in Australia, I think.
I mean, I would hope we at least have my friend who, you know, is from here, America, but like lives in Australia now. So hi, Sierra, get your Aussie friends to listen.
Yeah, do it. Grill things while you do it. Maybe shrimp. I'm not going to tell you what to grill them on, but maybe grill some shrimp. See, people like shrimp.
Send me photos of all the cute little animals that you are seeing in your backyard.
Especially if I know that they're not like. I just want to see more panda videos. Show me videos of pandas falling over. It's cute. I know they're not Australian.
Capybaras being pulled out of little like what we would call bodegas here, and because it's trying to steal food.
No, get yours, capybara.
I know.
Yeah.
One, I was very impressed that just regular ass, again, Australians are built differently. Bless you all. You all are brave. They're just, they're straight up trying to pull him out. I'm like, these things are huge.
You know what? I just had a really terrible idea for what we could watch this week.
Oh no, what? Not Kangaroo Jack.
No, Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, that would be better than I would hope. I have no idea, but we could.
You've never seen Crocodile Dundee? Oh, it's not bad. It's not terrible. He's got a donk. Anyway, you'll find out what a donk is later. Don't worry about it.
Oh God.
That's a donk. Anyway, I've totally lost where we are in the story because we've been bouncing around with Steve's racism. But
black people get blamed for hip hop night going awry.
Yeah, and we sort of skipped all the reasons why it went awry. But Bloody Roo shows up and wants to get on stage while David's up there doing 1, 2, 3s with a Z. It means it's cool if you have to spell it with a Z. Everything's going great. Bloody Roo shows up, tries to start some shit, gets up on stage, and Jawan is like, he is full Ice Cube in Boys in the Hood. Like, he goes right for the gun. He's like, we got a problem here? No,
his friend does. Jawan doesn't have a gun. That's his friend.
But Jawan is like, we strapped.
Yeah.
And everybody's trying to cool it down. And yeah. Oh, yeah. They're
cool.
They're the
crazy.
Cool Bretts. The cool Bretts are the Flight of the Conchords version of that. Be cool, Brett. Be cool. And so they're telling Jawan, be cool, Brett. Be cool. And Jawan finally goes, you know what? And they walk away, which is what we want people to do. No sense in fighting. Silly. Walk away from Bloody Roo. They're assholes.
Yeah.
And like, so all of that is going on. It's fine by the end. Like Bloody Rue is never coming back. Neither is Jawan, which is sad. Willie is. Willie gets to hang around. We love Willie.
Oh, yay. Does he ever get to talk again?
Yes. He doesn't get to throw as much shade as he does this episode. Oh, is that what he is?
Yeah.
Okay. Which judging Willie do you prefer? Do you prefer, oh, is that what he is? Or you just keep fucking up, Dylan? Which Willie do you prefer?
You keep fucking up, Dylan.
I think that's my favorite Willie. Is the one who looks at Dylan and goes, "You're a mess.
You make me sad, kid."
Yeah, you are a mess. And I know Jawan. Like Jawan has to do the Squash It video. You just have to do rehab. It's fine. Community service. You got to hang out with Charlie or whatever.
Can't drive.
Yeah, for like 6 months or whatever you have to do. They should make everyone who commits a crime on this show should have to go to like my man Ice, like the Iceman says, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself class.
Yes.
That should be the punishment for every crime.
Dare forget for gangster violence.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But Dylan, instead of having to do any of that, gets to do past life stuff. And his first regression involves a Model T and him standing next to it. I don't think anything happens. And then he has another one later where he's on a train with a girl and people steal the girl and he doesn't do anything about it.
Nope.
I don't know what any of that means, but Dylan is like tapping in.
I don't either. And Molly said something later on that left me really confused. She was like, well, maybe a woman in a past life, like maybe this woman betrayed you. And I'm like, she's getting pulled away to be raped.
Right. Well, maybe she deserved it. Maybe that's what Molly was saying.
Oh my God.
We don't know Molly. She's only been around for a week.
Here's what I think this is going to lead up to. This is going to lead up to he's going to see like who Kelly was in a past to or realize they're soulmates.
Uh-huh.
Then pursue her again.
I mean,
harder.
We'll see. Because that's what's going on with this thing.
This season's been too long.
Can you believe that this season Kelly was burned up in a lesbian house fire? Like how long ago that was?
And left a cult.
Yes. Yeah. Remember Quintero?
I'm exhausted.
The butcher?
This is why oh my God.
Uh-huh. Remember the whole kosher pickle?
Yeah.
There was so much stuff that happened this year. This is why this season's great. The Unreal World and Double Jeopardy. And Squash It.
Ray destroying pumpkins.
Oh my God.
Casper Von Dien. Whatever his name is.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to fly you to dinner on an island. That happened this year.
Go into Punta Brava.
Mm-hmm. There was a sword fight this year. A shower for Erica? That was this year. Come on.
I don't want to do ballet.
Yeah, you suck at ballet anyway.
You're terrible.
Collect great news, Erica. Glass.
He'll never get to do that again.
Yeah, go get some sea glass. We'll put it in Dylan's hand and he'll go.
Hey, remember that time everyone but Andrea made out with Dylan?
Remember Andrea had an affair this year?
Yeah.
Like a week ago?
Remember when Jesse accused her of turning their child against Christmas?
Oh my God, Andrea ruined every holiday this year. There's been so much. This is why this is like my favorite season. Like season 5 and 6, so much stuff.
It's too much. It's too much.
But we're getting real close to the end of this episode 27.
Thank God.
I know.
You know what I was thinking the other day? I was like, I really miss Brenda.
Uh-huh.
I miss her so much.
Yeah. Remember that Claire and David ate ice cream or sherbet and went for UFOs and had sex?
Remember that time they ate watermelon for no reason and got messy as hell?
There was a reason. It was called booze. Like, there's this
No.
thing.
Oh, wow. That's the second time. Watermelon has been used a lot. Remember David and Claire? Yeah.
I forgot about the sexy watermelon. Yeah, the number of times that David, like, just made really terrible sex choices in Claire's room, like the handcuffs and the videotape. Remember the videotape that
I do.
that Dr. Martin is still
You
whacking
owe
it
me.
to? Mm-hmm. Yep, more porn, please.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's what happened this episode. Oh, and Val goes to Reno and has dinner with Ray and convinces him, I think, maybe, to come back to the Peach Pit after dark.
Yeah.
And pitches it as this whole, like, I just want to help my good friend Donna. Val acts weird in this episode. Her trauma response is strong.
It's very weird.
All right, we're 50 minutes in. What was this episode really about?
Holy shit, Jesus.
Well, we did just recap all of season 5.
We did. That only took 5 minutes.
For Erica?
I don't want a shower. This episode is about, don't forget, Steve burned down a house. He's racist. Val slept with Ray and can't be trusted.
Mm-hmm.
And your past lives.
Yeah, you got to remember stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I think this episode is about know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Because Juwan squashed it. Val folded it with Bloody Rue. She left town. Like, she's not having any part of that. We barely talked about Warren. Oh, fuck Warren.
Because it was stupid, and I don't want to talk about Warren.
Warren's a real shit. Like, he's just rude to everybody. He, like, tries to grope Kelly. He sees Val and her sexies. That's not his fault, but it happened. He's just rude, like, to Brandon the whole fucking time. Just, get rid of. And Brandon is like, you know what? We don't want you here.
Yeah.
Fold him. Ray might be coming back to the Peach Pit after dark, folding that tour. And David, folding it against Claire. Instead of, like, getting into a fight with her, he squashes it and he apologizes for everything that he might do in the future. That's a big apology. I don't think it's going to work.
No.
But yeah, there's a lot of people just know when to fold him in this episode. Even Willie is like, I'm not going to fight this. Sure. Put my musical genius nephew up on stage.
Yeah.
You know,
Willie is tired like the rest of us adults.
I get it. What else is this episode about?
Only rich white kids get a second chance.
I mean, without having to watch that video.
Because Steve has gotten multiple chances.
So many chances. Warren
gets a second chance because, we made him cry.
And he gets,
fuck off.
Warren gets ice cream twice.
Yeah.
He's a dick and he gets rewarded for it.
Yeah.
Hashtag white kid.
What is it? We raise daughters and we coddle our sons, something like that.
I don't know what we do.
Butchered that quote before, but it's great, and I really should have that burned in my brain because it's true. David and Brandon have also gotten multiple second chances. For
David's getting another chance to join the music industry
and be with Claire.
Yep. 2.0.
2.0.
Yeah. Once again, David gets to join the music industry. He gets back up on stage. It takes nothing. Surge, Babyface, this, like,
must be nice.
It is. The music industry is endlessly forgiving, I think, is the lesson we're supposed to take here, especially if you're David. We talked about it a little bit, but this episode was about people trying to sound cool.
Yep.
Be straight up. A man needs his props. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yo, Juwan. Why is he always bugging about your music? Bugging. Come on, David. We gigging tonight or what? David is just like no end G's for any words this episode. We're bugging and we're gigging. My boys are strapped. What's up? Trying to sound cool. And then Juwan, I don't know. I wasn't on the streets that Juwan was on, getting in the scrapes he was getting in. But I don't think before gang members start to fight with each other, even in Beat It, even in Eat It, I don't think any of them said, let's boogie. Like Juwan said to Bloody Rue, Come on, Jawan. I don't believe it. Let's
No.
boogie. Failure of sounding cool. What else is it really about?
The last thing I think it's about is this is about reunions. David with music, David and Claire, Ray and Val, and ice cream and healing.
And Stephen racism.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I have a couple more things.
Okay. I struggled with this episode, honestly.
Bad behavior gets rewarded.
Yep.
You know, like Warren gets extra ice cream and Val's Hooters. But how about this episode is just about rude?
Oh my God, yeah.
Like Warren, just rude.
Rude.
Everything you do, rude.
Bloody rude.
Bloody rude indeed. Claire is rude to David when he says, I'll catch you later. And she's like, is that a fish dig?
Oh my God, Claire.
Jesus Christ, Claire, calm down. David is rude to Jawan. Be straight up. Calm down, David. Fuck.
Dude.
Willie's kind of rude. Oh, is that what he is?
Yeah.
Steve talking about crack and 8-ball. Is that on the racist and rude?
Yeah.
Jawan's friends who won't wait for him to talk to David. Rude.
No.
We're not waiting. Jesus Christ, guys. The phone ringing during the old-timey regression session. Rude.
Rude.
Donna, Andrea, and Claire not getting laid. Rude. Steve, again, you might as well take out an ad in the Bloods and Crips newsletter.
Dude!
The legit fuck, Steve. God damn. Bloody Rue, just starting some shit. Rude. And those hobos who kidnapped that lady. Rude.
Dude.
Just breaches of etiquette left and right in this episode.
So many unnecessary things. Like, you can get the story up, you can get the point across without going to the extreme.
I don't crack an 8-ball and Bloods. Look, I'll say this for the writers. At least they know to give Steve the lamest racist shit to say. Like, it's not even clever. It's Steve clever, which always sounds super lame. Speaking of Steve, what the fuck is up with Steve this episode? Like, why is he involved at all? David works there.
Question.
It's David's job. And Steve doesn't like hip hop. He doesn't like the people who perform hip hop or the people who enjoy hip hop. Why is he pitching a hip hop night?
He also loves to keep reminding people, I shouldn't even be doing this.
He's not even supposed to be here today.
Then get the fuck out.
Yeah.
No one wants you here.
Yeah, you're not helping. You're just coming in and being racist and rude, and I don't like it.
I need the Andorians from Enterprise to come in and call Steve Pinkskin.
Oh. There's a lot of pink in this episode, too. That opening scene, Donna, Claire, and the fish people all wearing
what's
pink.
With all the pink?
So much pink.
Oh, fish people wearing orange.
Yeah, but it's pink adjacent.
Okay.
Like, it depends on like the tint of your TV, you know, like what you're watching it on. It's like, it's orangish. It's pinkish. It's a lot of pink.
Okay.
A lot of Steve. Okay, I need to ask you this question. In light of meeting Warren, who is the biggest douche? Is it Curtis, who stole money out of the till at the Peach Pit because he and his mom were homeless and living in a car?
Oh, yeah.
Is it Felix, the shitty kid at the beach club whose mom was burning him with cigarettes?
Oh, God.
Or is it Warren, who is a prodigy asshole? Like, which of these three kids that Brandon has to deal with is the biggest douchebag?
It's Warren, because he behaved entitled.
Yeah, it's Warren.
It's absolutely Warren.
The other two kids suck too, but they have reasons.
No, they suck, but like, those kids, I can understand meeting them on their level and being like, what is wrong?
Right.
Why are you behaving this way?
Mm-hmm.
Warren, when Brandon went off on him, I went, great, no notes.
Yeah.
And then when everyone else was like, he's just a kid, I thought, Fuck that nonsense.
Yeah.
You behave like like you're an adult asshole, you're gonna get treated like an adult asshole.
Yep.
Get the fuck away from me.
I don't know. The way we treat adult assholes is we let them book the Peach Pit after dark.
Oh, fair point.
Oh, speaking of weird shit Steve does, he's drinking lemonade out of a pitcher.
What?
And then he puts the pitcher down on the end of the pool table because Warren has to knock it off with the pool cue. He puts a whole pitcher of lemonade on the pool table, which is party foul. Don't do that. You don't put drinks on the pool table. It ruins the felt. But also, it's crooked. He puts it on there like this.
Mm.
What are you doing, Steve? You've lived in this house with this pool. You know that people fuck on this thing. Don't get your lemonade on it.
It's probably a lemonade Long Island, like they used to sell at Kilroy's.
Maybe. It's certainly possible, but don't put it on the pool table.
No, I hear you, but
Rude.
again, privileged
rude.
asshole gets party fouled by other privileged asshole.
Agreed. Okay. Val's trauma response. And the first thing Val does in this episode, and I'm going to let you talk, is invent the Rachel.
Okay, everyone. Real quick digression, because I watched this episode and I see Val's hair and I'm like, that looks familiar. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's the Rachel. And then, of course, I'm texting you and you're like, she probably did it first. And I'm like, bet. So, I let the internet do what the internet does best. And I'm looking up what episode can I see the Rachel?
Mm-hmm.
And what episode, or what episode, what was the premiere date? And then what was the premiere date of this one?
Mm-hmm.
First, I'm going to talk about the Friends.
Do it.
The Friends. Because they said that the Rachel premiered in the one with the evil orthodontist on April 27th, 1995.
Okay.
That's wrong.
Uh-oh.
I watched the episode and I went, close but no cigar. I watched the next episode, which is the one with the fake Monica. Haircut!
Okay. So that's when it happened? And
that's when it happened. This episode premiered April 12th, 1995.
Yep. I said it at the beginning of the episode, Cheesemeisters, if you listen.
Yep. Val did it first, and before anyone is like, they're not the same. The only difference really is Val doesn't have highlights, which of course is a key part of the Rachel, but it still has all the layers, and it has all the layers.
Yeah. Yeah. It should be called the Val.
Yep.
Not the Rachel.
I'm just saying, y'all, Friends didn't start everything.
Nope. And also, I've met Tiffany and I haven't met Jennifer Aniston. So.
Well, there you go.
Yep. Tiffany wins. All right. So after inventing the Rachel, the Val, she books the fish people. They at least gives her permission. Pretends not to know what hip hop is. Lunatic. Then she pretends not to be Valerie. Then she doesn't book the Bloody Roo. Then she lets Steve book a hip hop night with David. Then she tells Donna that she gave Ray mixed signals. No, you didn't. You fucked him. You fucked him multiple times.
Yes.
You ruined your breakfast. Remember that? When Ray ruins breakfasts in season 5? So much.
Why do you want someone back who ruins breakfast?
I know. That's, lots of bad choices. Then she walked in and turned on Warren with her Hooters. She's wearing so much more clothing than she did when she walked in the black underwear at the beginning of the season.
I was gonna say she's covered
head to toe, even head, like full. Like she got the towel wrap going on.
Yeah.
Then she lies about being Kristen to avoid Bloody Roo. Then she goes to Reno to invite Ray to come back. She lies about the club running itself more than once.
Yeah.
She lies about wanting to help Donna, I think. Maybe she's telling the truth, but it seems like bullshit. She pretends that she's changing. And then she comes on to Ray at the door to the roof. All right. What did this make you nostalgic for?
I really struggled with this one just because it was a weird episode and it felt like a throwaway. But I feel nostalgic for watching classmates perform in coffee houses.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Like, and people who were like also in theater with me, but like trying to, or who had bands and were musicians outside of it and were
Yeah.
actually doing stuff around the community more than I
Mhm.
was at the time. So that, yeah, those were good times.
Nice. That is fun. Mine is inspired by Warren being enticed by Val's Hooters.
Oh, good Lord.
Because when you are whatever age Warren is, literally anything can be the sexiest thing you've ever seen.
Oh, interesting.
Like you're just that the pole over there looks great. Like anything. So when I was a freshman in high school, I'm at this age, everything's the sexiest thing I've ever seen.
Yes.
And I'm in the gym waiting for some sort of practice, I think, but it feels like it was the spring. So maybe it was like spring musical, but I wasn't involved in that. I don't know what I was doing. I was in the gym and the cheerleaders were practicing. And one of the upperclassmen who I had an unattainable crush on when I was 14 years old got tossed into the air, in the things, and did splits or whatever and came back down. But when she did splits, her shorts got caught and
oh my God.
a butt cheek came out. It was the greatest moment of the year. I was like, I just saw her butt. I just saw her butt. Oh my God. So when you were like, Warren is such a sap for like, like the whole thing, I'm never going to forget Val's Hooters. That's so true. When you're that age, if you see something that is enticing in that way, that is like, I'm not supposed to have seen that. Oh my God. That's burned in your retina. I can still see that butt. I've seen lots of butts.
Wow.
I mean, I've seen Bridgerton. You know what I mean? But
I like how I've shared this equivalent, but I like how I feel like my equivalent in terms of like making my heart flutter and stirring things was whenever my unattainable high school crush put his arm around my waist for a photo and said my name. And I'm just like,
you got actual
physical my name.
I saw half an ass from about 40 feet away. And I was like, greatest thing ever. So, no, Warren, I get it, man. Like, it's the one thing Warren did this episode that I didn't find objectionable was be like, them Hooters was all right.
And at least he didn't say it to her face. Like,
yeah, that's true. So, yep, it can be anything.
Yeah. Who agrees?
Yeah. Yeah. Although I will say it is a nice looking butt, so, shouts. Who is your Steve Sanders Memorial worst person of the episode?
It's a tie between Bloody Roo and Steve. You're both racist, horrible people.
Yep.
I hope you never work again.
Bloody Roo. Yeah, I agree. Also, Warren is in the running.
That's totally fair.
He's a real shit. Like, I don't know.
Although, shout out to either who told him or whoever made the choice to have the kid playing Warren, like, don't actually touch her. Because his hands were by his side.
Yeah.
I checked. He wasn't doing anything. Jenny Garth just acted her ass off. Like, oh, I have to pretend someone is groping me. Got it.
Yeah. Or that he maybe like he was like he like did something with the pool cue. Kind of poked her butt with the pool cue kind of thing.
Reacted to her more than she reacted to him. Or like not more, but like he was just there. If the end of the cue was up, if anything of the cue touched her, it was the side of it. And like,
look, if you're Warren, and this very attractive woman wearing a full business suit, at the fraternity house,
there is no excuse for sexual harassment, Jeff.
No, I wasn't going to say that. No, I was saying no. I'm not saying you should harass ladies wearing business suits, even if they're wearing them in weird places. What I'm saying is he was right to be intimidated by her. Like,
yeah.
there's this weird lady wearing a business suit at a fraternity. I'm sorry.
She's
Like,
still dressing for cult life.
No kidding. Even if he didn't do anything inappropriate, I'm with Warren on being a little bit intimidated by the lady in the full-on business outfit at like 8:00 on a Friday night.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a weird move. All right, I think we did it.
We sure did.
I think we survived Bloody Rue and Squash It and Warren. All right.
A lot of egregious things happened in this.
It is an episode, is it not?
It really is.
Uh-huh. I mean, when you get to episode 27 of your 5th season and you're pulling out this, like,
wow.
How is this not the greatest show that's ever been on television? It's crazy. All right, so join us here on Friday, Cheese Meisters. We have not decided what we're going to watch yet. It could be any number of things. So we'll figure it out. This seems to be our theme as we get to the end of the 5th season, is not knowing what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll figure it out. And then join us here next Wednesday when we watch season 5, episode 28, Girls on the Side. And I feel like there are probably some things that are gonna make your head explode.
Oh
no! I just feel like maybe, I don't know.
There's not much left.
I know. There's a lot left in this season.
No.
A lot. Yeah. Yeah. Like maybe some people come back next episode.
Not Brenda.
Maybe some people. I don't know.
Gil? Mrs. Teasley?
Not yet. Yeah.
I should know, shouldn't I?
We have 5 episodes left this season, and a lot of stuff has to happen. So, yeah. So next week, Girls on the Side. But until then, Cheese Meisters. Gotta go. Smell you later.